Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Eustace Pharmer, and as always I hope you're doing well today. So I would like you to join me in a tour of the Holland Landscape 2017 map. This is by Mike Modding, and I have to say I find it utterly charming and I really like it a lot. And one of the positive things right out of the gate, let me show you, no errors when you come into the map. Now you will see my FPS up there jumping around like crazy. That's because I have my FPS unlocked. It's not locked at 60. I have it to the maximum of my monitor. So this is where you're going to have your cows. It's right on your main farm. Right here. Really nice. This is your farmhouse, and they give you this little pickup truck. And some of the charm of this place, I mean, the cement lattice work in the parking area, and I love this here because I have daughters. The little chalk drawing. That's really cute. I like that a lot. It's very endearing. So that kind of stuff gets me. And this is where you get your slurry from, and there they give you a slurry spreader, and I'll show you the equipment. Now, when you first look at this map, you're going to say to yourself, oh wow, this is pretty small. Well, it is by the picture, but it is not when you're down there driving around and working. These fields are pretty darn big. Most of them are pretty big. So big, in fact, that I feel this qualifies as not only a single player, but a multiplayer map. So another reason why I think it qualifies is for this reason. You own all the fields, and they are not planted, none of them. They are cultivated, as you see here, but there's nothing planted in them, and they have no missions because you own them. They also have to all be plowed. So I am going to do a let's play on this, I think, but I'm going to do it in normal mode because we're already starting, you know, a little bit on the hard side because we're going to have to work off of the crops and do a little bit of forestry and some biogas work to make that money up, because silage and forestry don't pay out big anymore like they did in 15. So the big bread and butter in 17 is the missions. That's the new green. So this is going to get back to old standards. You know, we're going to be making a living off of our fields. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course our livestock. Okay, so I'll show you around here a little bit. So like I said, this is your main farm, but it's also your cattle yard, and they give you 2 large storage bunkers for your silage, and there's your manure pit, and I would think over here this would be water, if I'm not mistaken. Then you got this nice big field over here. Now this is field 23, and as you see, it goes down quite a bit. It's a big field. Then you got some nice storage over here. You've got a nice big workshop and storage area inside of here. Really nice. And they give you a mix of some upgraded equipment and some standard stuff. So that's nice. Some of the small stuff is going to go, though. Before I start my Let's Play, I will buy the stuff that I feel that I need to do the job, because I'll be a single player. I want to get some bigger equipment because the fields are that big. And yeah, this stuff is pretty small. So the chickens are over here, right in here, out back yonder. Got your fuel over here. Now this pickup truck I bought, it's the only thing I bought. Everything else that I showed you came with the map. So before I do that, let me go ahead and show you what the map comes with. So as you see here, they got the standard tractors, and I would consider that a standard, you know, telehandler starter one. Then some attachments to go with it, the small harvester, the trailers, and the minimum on the cultivating and plowing and seeding, fertilizer spreader. But see, then you get things like this, the nice Pottinger mower, and this does connect to that, which is cool. Did a little video on that, wink wink. Now, the greenhouses I purchased, and I did something I think was a good use of space, so I'm going to show you what I did during our tour. I think you'll like it. Alright, so I'll do a mixture of in-cab and out-of-cab driving because I am better in-cab. But when we get to places and stuff like that, I'll go out-of-cab to show you, and then at the end of the video, I'll do a quick low-level fly around just so you can get a really good view of the map in all the different ways. So I think what we'll do is we'll start out down at the McLean Biogas, and that's going to be out here to the right. We'll take our right, And you can see it right there. Be staring you in the face every morning. All right. A quick hop, skip, and a jump. So as you see when we're pulled in, we're greeted by a nice size storage over here. Plenty of room for all your equipment and maybe even some silage overflow you can dump in there because we have tip anywhere. And as you see here, the silage bunkers are functional and they're very large. Look at the size of that. That's really cool. So if by some reason you're not having enough silage at your cattle farm, you definitely can come right down the street and draw off it from here. Let me go ahead and shut that off again. There we go. So yeah, and I love the shape of the fields. Really nice. Got a little pond over here. So that's another reason to drive in cab a little bit too, is the trees. I love a map with a lot of trees, but if you're an outside cab driver, it can get in your way a little bit. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to head up towards the pigs because there's a few things up there. We got pigs, we got sheep, we've got the cattle, where you purchase your cattle and sell your cattle. That's all up that way, so. I'm not going to cut too much out of the driving and traveling either, because I want you to get a good sense of the map. All right, so I think we got to take this left here. And I'm just going to show you outside real quick. Look at the size of that over there. It's divided in thirds, but you know, you can consider that one big field if you really wanted to. So that's field 7, 6, and then 5 over there. So all I could say to that is, wow. All right, we'll stay outside since we're coming up. And to get in, you go right over here. Oops, see, I hit me a tree. All right, back inside, Eustace. Okay, so here we are at the pig farm. Now, they do have a silage bunker here, and it does work. Show you. There we go. The pigs don't take silage anymore, but I suspect the reason why it's here is because, well, number one, for convenience. If you're doing silaging over here in these neighboring fields, it's nice. Don't have to travel so far. But two, being that it's a 15 conversion, back in 2015 farm, the pigs took silage. So it's nice that they left it, though. It's a nice convenience. And then you have your crop storage over here if you wanted to use it for that. Put your potatoes and sugar beets in there and some corn and some wheat. Then all you'd have to really do is have a place for your protein. Maybe down right there. Your canola or soy or something like that. And then you sell your hay bales in here. I'm assuming. Let's see. Get rid of your straw and hay. That's about as direct as it gets. Let's see what this one says over here. And you can fuel up down here as well. There you go. There you go. You can fill your water tanks with these blue hydrants. Awesome. Let's take a quick peek back here. There's that storage that we saw before, I believe. Yep. Okay. Oh, he's got a little camper trailer back here too. He must get in trouble with his wife too. Okay. So let's cut out of here. And then what we'll do is we'll go this way. I'm going to take you over to see Emerson's, where you sell and purchase your cattle, and then we'll go see the sheep. So here we are. So standard from Goldcrest Valley, but he put it in a very spacious area, which is nice. So maybe for a small rental fee, maybe they'll let you park some equipment over here for your harvesting or grass cutting or forestry needs. You can even keep your semi-truck with your livestock trailer down here. Okay, so now over to the sheep. And I would take you up and around back that way, but it's just the back side of the field. And got to leave a little bit for you to explore. So you'll see over on the left there, that's your silos for all your crops, including your root crops are over there too. There's cold storage for your root crops there. And then over here is our sheep, and this brings you right around into the sheep farm, this little road here. And this is where you would drop off the animals right there. And then here's where you'd put their hay and their straw. Looks like they take straw for bedding as well. And then your wool pallets will be right over here on the left, right there. And if you wanted to turn that field into grass, you could. And then you could just cut the grass and bring it right on over here. Really convenient. Now, there's one thing that caught my eye that I didn't see before. So I just want to have a little look-see at that little building over there. It might be decorative, but yeah, I think it's just decorative. Okay. Oh, and the barbed wire fences are clippable. So those won't get in the way of your mowing. All right. There we go. So let's get on out of here. We'll take a right up here. And that little thing that you see out there on the horizon, that little brown square, that's a big pile of wood. I know, I spoiled the surprise for you. That's our pig farm again. Okay, so now we'll come on here and we'll take a right, I believe. Yeah. Let's go over to the Gomez Ridge Acres, and then we'll meander around the back way that way. I'll show you some additional storage, and then we can hit down towards the bottom of the map and up around through the village on the way back, because the store is not labeled on this map. So that's why I wanted to show you that. So I figure since we're going this way, let me go ahead and show you in here. This is where your grain and root crop storage will be for your farm. Got to fix the dead zone on my wheel. So here we are. So you drop off on this side and fill up on the other side. And then you got all the storage is over here, and you can put your potatoes and wood chips or beets over there. Okay, so now we'll head over towards the roundabout. Back on our course here. There we go. right in through here. And I'll bring up the map for you. Oops. There we go. So there we are, Gomez Rich Acres by field 10 and 11. And I'm going to show you what each place takes. We'll do that quickly towards the end. Looks like you can get some fertilizer over here too. That's good. Alrighty. So now we'll go out to the right, because this road just loops around in a circle here. The one straight ahead of us, so. Now over here, we've got some forestry. This is just one of the forestry spots. I'll show you inside of here a little bit because it's really cool. Let me take off my speed mod. That's too fast. The trees are spaced apart randomly and enough that you can get big equipment in here, which is really nice. The trees are not jammed in perfectly neat little rows like little soldiers. They look like they've been growing here on their own, which I really like a lot. And I like all the little, I don't know what you call it, the lavender or the field heather in here growing, and the way the light fall in here. I mean, it's just beautiful. Really like it a lot. Okay, on to the next destination. There we go. So over here on our right, we have another storage yard. Show you that. And I'll bring it up on the map. So there we are, right across from field 11. Look at the size of this here. This is really nice. Oh, I remember these cherry picking baskets from 2015. I used to use them on my fruit tree farm. And boy, do I hope we get the fruit trees back. I really like those a lot. So as you see, most of the fields here, they're pretty good size. I mean, these here aren't massive, but I'm betting the biggest one is field number 5, and it's pretty darn big. And it looks like 10 is about half the size of 5 as I'm driving into the lamppost. Let me go ahead and put this map down and get back to task here. So like I said, this road on the left will just loop us right back around to where we started out of Gomez over there. I'll come out over here a little bit for you. It's a nice area. It's another area to do some forestry. Got a good mix of pine and deciduous trees in there. There we go. Okay, so we'll take a right over here. Got a cell phone tower there, so you get good reception down here in this town. Nice big field of grass over here. I'm going to show you that on the map. Field number 24. So at least you don't have to save up and spend all your money buying fields. You're going to spend all your money buying equipment. Okay, so this road here, just to let you know, should go down into the forestry area. We're going to come back and see that over there. But I want to show you this here. So this is the lumber mill. We can go either way, it doesn't matter. So your wood chips will go in here. Just sell your wood chips in there, and then your lumber over in this little spot here. And you got racks to pile your lumber up. Let me see if these are clippable. No, they're solid, so you could probably pile your lumber up in these and store them here. That would be cool. We're going to have to try that out. And then you have your workshop in here with a place to fuel up. And I see a fertilizer bag in here, so I wonder, is that fertilizer? Yeah, so I wonder if there's fertilizer available in there. Okay. Go back in over here. Got a lot of trees. There we go. Here's our next stop off. The Agravis. Do not enter, and I won't. Come right around this way. One thing I noticed on this pickup truck, you can hardly see the back. I have the back signal turned on. You can hardly see it. Look at that. You can see the front one good. But the back one, okay, a little bit there. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look around in here. I'm going to come over this way. Some more fertilizer and seed storage in there. Don't know if it's active. Got your loading dock back here. How you doing, boys? And here's your sale point for all your grains. Alrighty. Now then. Alright, so I think we want to take a right. Yeah, we're going to take a right and then come out and then take a left and then another right. Want to get back on that main road there. There is no traffic on the map. I'm just in the habit of looking. Now we'll go down through here. There's a forestry place down in here. I'm going to go in the cab here because the road's narrow. Got a beautiful river over here. Nice shady place down over here to do your forestry. Now one thing I'm curious about is if this acts like a logging pond. I wonder if we can sell our lumber here. So that would be interesting to find out. So I can pull up or jump out here, go up in here for you. And as you see again, got the nice spaced out trees. Nice place to come in the summertime to escape the heat. Sit in the shade after you go for a swim in the lake over here. Okay, off we go. Plenty of trees over here, and you can cut these down. They're all cutter downable. And there's the field again, so we'll turn around. From whence we came. And come out of here and take a right. Okay. And we'll just meander around the back way here. I'm going to take you to the bakery and the spinnery. And there's another little storage place down here. right there. There we go. And we'll just park over here. Just in case a car does come by, we don't want them to hit us. Yeah, so you can put, look, now I'm not sure if that fuel pump works or if it's just decorative, but you can certainly put some equipment in here, and I'll show you where we are. So right down by field 21, right in the corner there, that little cement square, that's this little area. Nice little grassy area in here. Got our bathtub out here. This is where we film the Cialis commercials. So if anybody doesn't know what Cialis is, there's a drug commercial, and they always show the couple side by side in separate bathtubs, holding hands, looking at the sunset. Yeah, you're probably all shaking your head right now. Say, Eustace, we have to be embarrassed for you because you don't have enough sense to be embarrassed on your own. All right, let's get on out of here. And we're not going to get through that way. Well, we can, but I'm not going to do it. You can clip through the wires, but I won't do that. I'm going to keep it professional. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can go around this way. Yes, we can. Got a nice grass field there. Yeah, 18, field 18. So you got 18, 24, field 1. So you got 3 good-sized grass fields and 12. Plenty of grass. Very well thought out map, in my opinion. I think the placement of everything was very well thought out. The whole concept, I really like it. If you haven't got that impression by now, I like it. Okay. So now we'll go down over here. So this is where you'll sell your grains in the front and sell your chicken eggs at that little icon as well. And let me bring up the map for you. There we are. So this is the spinnery / Denton Bakery and egg celery. So your grains get sold there, and then your wool pallets will get sold in this little square in the back. Very convenient. Okay, so now we'll take a left on out of here. Get this down. There we go. Now over here is was better known as the Garden Center in 2015, and in 2017 we don't need the Garden Center anymore because all your saplings and your poplar trees are purchased at the regular shop and they materialize over there. But this is what I did to make good use of this space, and I'm glad that Mike left this in here. So you get those 2 greenhouses in the front are obviously those are the originals, and I put all these in over here. So you can keep your greenhouses over here. You can also use it for, storing equipment or whatever else you want to do with it. But I thought this was more appropriate, so I put in some greenhouses. You got a little storage shed back here already. You can keep your little skid steer in there to do your manure and keep your water trailer in there. It just all seemed to make good sense to me. Okay, and then if we come out of here, so now we're downtown in the little village, and I'll show you. See, we're in the heart of the city. And we'll take a left on out of here. Then here we are at the vehicle shop. And I'm just going to pull in the driveway, and I'll walk around back but along the edge of the fence because right in front of the store, there's some music playing, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. You never know the way YouTube is. Oh, and I can hear it. La 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 la. Drown it out. We don't hear you. So plenty of room for overflow in the back. You can drop your stuff off for service here. Stay along the edge of the fence, sir. So there you go. There's your dealership. There's Mike Modding's billboard. So he's on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Google+. So definitely look him up. And while I'm at it, thank you very much, Mike. You did a superb job. Thank you for bringing this map to 2017. It is a welcome breath of fresh air. So we'll come down through here a little bit. We'll go this way, and then we'll loop around. So it's time to go back in cab, though. It must be laundry day. Everybody's got their washing out. Got a little path there. I don't think trucks are supposed to go down there, so we won't. It looks like this is going to bring us out right back over around near the garden center. Former garden center. Okay. Getting on to having a beautiful sunset. And I think we take this left right here. I'll come out of cab a little for you here. Not so many trees. And I'm not complaining about the trees. I love a map with lush green, you know, trees, flowers, nice tall wild grass, water. Love it. So, yep. There's back at the pig farm right over there. So we're going to take this left. And then we'll take a right, and we'll be back at the main homestead. And then we'll do a little flyover, just so you can really soak it in. Okay, up, up, and away. I don't want to go too high because, you know, you spoil it with... You lose the draw distance, you know? But as you can see, even right in back of your own farm here, you got plenty of lumber opportunities. Go up a little bit so you can see the road system better. Got those are the trees that we came in behind there. There's that pond. And even these trees along the back here, you can cut those if you're really ambitious. I won't. There's our little Cialis tub. There's the spinnery, bakery, eggery, greenhouses. Really, really nice. Nice little areas with, you know, dotted with little ponds and stuff like that. I like that. See, this is a big field here. This has got to be field 5. Yes, it is. So like I said, I think this would keep you all busy on multiplayer as well. Lots to do. There's the pigs. There's the sheep. And we'll just loop around again. Another little forestry area. Okay. Like I said, I think it's very well thought out. You can tell it put a lot of charm and hard work in there. Oh, for a minute I thought silage appeared in there. I was like, hey! Wouldn't that be a bonus? So I hope you've enjoyed this little tour with me, and I thank you very much for coming along. And please let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like I said, I think when I do this Let's Play, I will start in normal mode, and I'll upgrade some of the equipment, and then I'll take down some of the money. I'll leave myself a little capital in my pocket, but nothing outrageous. And then we'll start off like that. So I do hope you'll join me for the Let's Plays as well. So until we meet again, please everybody, take good care of yourself, and bye-bye for now.